A security guard fell into a pit, and to his horror, a young boy stood over him and urinated into the hole. The guard begged for mercy, but the boy didn't stop. It turned out the boy and his younger brother had just stolen some money, and the guard had been chasing them when he accidentally fell into the pit. Realizing who the boys were, the guard promised he wouldn't report them. He pleaded with the boy to help him out. Instead, the boy loosened his belt and relieved himself right there, ignoring the man's cries. Then he turned to his brother and ordered him not to get involved. Later, the younger brother sat at home, staring blankly at a piece of bread. Unable to shake the image from his mind, he went into the woods, bringing food to the man in the pit. He dropped it down, then sat nearby and talked with him for a while. The next day during lunch, the older brother suggested they go back to see the man. Before they left, he slipped into the house, took a gas canister, and ran into the woods with it. The younger brother followed, yelling for him to stop. As the older boy ran, he opened the valve. The younger one tackled him and bit his hand, but the older brother overpowered him and pinned him down. Then, picking up the gas canister, he ran to the pit and threw it in. It struck the man hard on the head. The toxic gas filled the hole, making it nearly impossible for the man to breathe. The boys walked away. When the younger brother lashed out at him, the older one grabbed him by the throat and warned, "If you ever go back to see him again, I'll throw you in too." The boy nodded silently. The next day, the older brother invited him to a party, but upstairs, the younger brother confronted him, only to be met with denial and threats. Panicking, he tried to run. His brother caught him and shoved a plastic bag over his head. He stopped just short of killing him. Back home, a police bulletin flashed on the TV. The younger brother stared, shocked. The next morning, he went to the woods and stood by the pit for a long time. He told the man he now knew who he was. The man explained his situation. The boy believed him. He promised to bring him a rope. The boy returned again, rope in hand. The man climbed out, then handed the boy a gun. Meanwhile, the older brother had already tipped off the police about his sibling. The younger brother took the man to their home. Their mother was stunned. Together, they helped the man remove surveillance equipment. Soon, the older brother arrived with police in tow. The man stepped out of the car. The older brother yelled from inside. Suddenly, the man pulled out his gun and shot the officer. The younger brother stood between him and the others, trying to stop the violence. But the man opened fire again, this time hitting a female officer. The younger brother pointed the gun at his older sibling and led him into the woods. There, the older boy climbed into the pit. But in a shocking twist, the man turned and pushed the younger brother in instead. The older boy started beating him, fists flying. Then, overwhelmed by emotion, he held his little brother tightly in his arms. A woman emerged, holding a hunting rifle. She fired, hitting the man. A second shot rang out. Their mother arrived moments later. And just like that, the story ended. Human nature, at its core, is often like this. When personal interest is at stake, the lives of others can suddenly seem worthless. May we all choose kindness, and never forget to treat others with humanity.